With our 40-year anniversary coming up in 2017, we've had the opportunity to kind of look back through the archives, and we found out there have been over 300 women's players who have earned a varsity letter here at Harvard. And those 300 players now, having graduated probably in the late 70s all the way through to last year, off doing pretty amazing things. And I think for our current student athletes to be able to connect and relate to them is really important, and it's wonderful to hear their stories and their experiences as student athletes here at Harvard and how they've progressed through their lives.
A lot of people think that I was the one that started the program, but in reality, it was the group of undergraduate students at Harvard who started the program. Harvard, who took over the women's teams of Radcliffe, had a portfolio of women's teams, but was very receptive to thinking about what other sports might be good to add down the road. And I remember counseling the women on the team and giving them advice on how to establish soccer as a sport. They were very interested in proving to everyone that they were dedicated, serious athletes, and that they wanted to earn that varsity status. So we went on this journey together and had certain milestones, and the women really responded well.
When you think about Harvard Soccer, it's really a program built to be a family, a program where the sum of the parts is greater than the whole. In the 40 years of this history of this program, there are so many amazing players and coaches and teams that have gone through. And I think what's even as exciting as looking back is looking towards the next chapter. I feel like Chris Hamblin, Mike Calise, Carrie Baldwin really understand and get what it means to be a Harvard soccer player.
I think that it's important that our alumni can be connected to the program, and our current players can also see where our alumni are now. And there have been some really important connections made, personally and professionally, that have enabled our student athletes to open some doors to some opportunities. Harvard women's soccer was ranked in the top 10 in the late 90s, and we've been able to be successful within the Ivy League in the last decade, and so we're able to play against top teams. I mean, we've played against #1 UVA last year, we've played against 2 top 25 teams already this year, so we want to challenge ourselves to the best of our ability and put ourselves in those competitive environments, and Harvard now is a name in the Ivy League level of competition in general is such that we know that we can go anywhere in the country and compete.
We're contenders for the Ivy Championship on a regular basis, and we're a player on the national scene. We see some people with some unbelievable soccer skills, some terrific athletes, so the whole team, the whole field is covered by those types of players, and it's enabling them to actually play a very sophisticated game and one that's exciting to play and watch.